Hello everyone and welcome to Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. I thought after finishing the first two Mario Land games, I may as well finish the trilogy and play the last game, which is also the first Wario Land game. As the name strongly implies, we're going to play as Wario here. And Wario was robbed of his castle, which means Mario's castle. Where did Mario get a castle from in the first place? I don't know. Well, his girlfriend is a princess and his second girlfriend is a princess too, so I probably shouldn't be surprised. But anyway, we play as Wario. Wario was deprived of his castle, and now he has decided to take on a pirate gang to rob their riches. And we're going to help him, obviously. So let's get started. And here we have this island here. The gang we're going to take on is the Syrup Gang. It's a wacky gang of pirates, and we're going to defeat all of them. We're going to steal all their treasures, and we're going to utilize Wario's new powers here. This game here is fairly close to the Super Mario Land games, or sort of. We do have a couple of new... Actually, we have a whole bunch of new mechanics, but it's still closer to those games than... Let's be careful here. This guy here has a spear, so we can't just tackle him. But still closer to the regular Mario games than the later Wario games, which did establish like the concept of Wario having different forms and being mostly invincible, or at least unkillable. Alright, this game here still has bricks, it has blocks, it does have hearts. There are coins, but the coins, they don't give you extra lives, instead the hearts do, and Wario also has different hats. The hat we have, so he has a standard like hard hat. He also has this hat here, the bull hat. The bull hat, or the Viking hat, gives him the power of a bull, so he can now stomp. When he stomps, all enemies, or at least a lot of enemies, get paralyzed. And he can also stick to the ceiling as well as get through bricks a little bit faster. So as you can see here, the bricks don't crack when I tackle them or hit them from below instead. They break immediately. This helm here it's pretty good. It's essentially like the regular Wario, but it's an improvement over that. But there's also a couple of other helmets here, and we're going to get to those as well. Let's just get through here, and let's take these coins here, because coins are important. The more treasures you find and the more coins you have, the better the ending you will get will be. The first stage we start here is Rook Beach. It's not too difficult, even though it's still more difficult than... Just kill these guys here. Than Mario Land 2, and I think overall... Not quite sure whether this is more difficult than the original Mario Land. I wouldn't necessarily say so. It's a bit different. Okay, so we can get up here. There's invisible blocks. These guys here that don't have a spear, they can't actually harm us. These guys here can. Generally, every enemy that has some sort of sharp weapon or something pointy or spikes or whatever, they can harm you. The other ones can't. We can't get those coins. Well, we can get those coins, but then we'd have to commit suicide. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to continue for now. We are going to get back to that section later. Okay, stop that, Wario. Wario can also pick up enemies and throw them. That's going to be important later. And he's got all kinds of fancy abilities, but we're going to get to those. And here we go. As you can see, there's this... I'm not quite sure what kind of animal... Is that a mole? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, that guy here will open the door for us. And he spent a coin on that. We have to do that later, but we don't have to do it in this stage here. So you need at least 10 coins to get to the... Well, not to the exit, but get through the exit. So there are these minigames here. I'm not really a big fan of those. But we can... I'm going to show them here. So what you can do is pick one of these buckets here. If you get a bag of money, you can double your coins. If you get a weight, then you're going to lose half your coins. And now these coins here are going to be transferred to our bank account. And they're going to be saved there. You can also see these letters here, those indicate the treasures we have found. But we haven't found any yet. And here we go, made our way to the second stage. So let's get going. Just like Super Mario Land 2, this game does have hidden stages, secrets like that, but we'll see a couple of those. I really like this game's design. Wario controls very well. He's not like slippery at all. And this guy here is some sort of spiky stalactite guy. We can have him fall down with our stomp ability here. And that's one application of that. So let's see, can we still get up there? Maybe I should have done that earlier, never mind. There are disappearing platforms here. Those are kind of interesting. If you pause the game, they continue to appear and disappear, just like the plants from My Brother 3. Not the regular piranha plants, but those snapping plants. When you pause Super Mario Bros. All-Stars and you're playing Super Mario Brother 3 in that game, then those plants will also continue to snap. That's an important piece of information. No, we got hit. So, not only did that knock us down, but we're now tiny. We're midget Wario, just like Mario can be small as well. Midget Wario is unable to tackle any... Why? Wow. Why did they even jump there? Well, never mind. So there goes our first death, but that's okay. This game here does have checkpoints, but you have to find them, and you have to pay money for them. Thankfully, this game also starts you with a hard hat. So we don't have to do that again. And this time let's not waste any time here and just stomp you. Also, as you can see, I've lost all my coins. You can only keep your riches when you actually make it to the end of the stage, but that's okay. Money isn't super important, only if you want the best ending. Then you need to have all the treasures, and you need to have, I think, a full pockets full of coins. These guys here will make us like jump up. They kind of balloon up, and we don't want that. But I can demonstrate that here. I'm not quite sure whether that will be of use later, but here we don't want it because there's a spiky ceiling. So let's just leave this guy here alone. But they do let you jump on one of these guys here without... Nope, can't roast you here. Without getting spiked immediately. That's kind of nice because it does mean that they give you some sort of like organic tutorial. This dragon head here can breathe fire. Fire can be pretty useful against regular enemies, but once you unleash it, you have to wait until it goes away again, and then you can use it again. So it's a bit unflexible, but you can use it underwater. And yeah, let's get this helm here back. And we can activate this checkpoint here, but we have to pay 10 coins for it, so keep that in mind. But we're going to do it here because why not? Let's kill you and get some more coins. Anything of interest here? Oh, another one of these helmets. Yeah, I'll take it. And this dragon helmet can also be used to activate blocks and destroy these bricks here and whatnot. So let's travel back a little bit and get all the goodies we missed. And there we go. Overall, the dragon helmet's not my favorite. I kind of actually like the bull helmet, because it's the most proactive one, if you want to call it that. And what we also have here is a third helm. This is a jet helm. The jet helm is essentially like the regular one, except you can actually glide while you tackle. And here we have a secret. There's a secret door there. And here we have a stomper. This guy here is like the thwomp. And also has spikes, so you don't really want to run into that guy. And there we go. And do we want that helmet back? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. You know what, let's keep this one here for now. Because I've only had it for like 5 minutes, so what we can do here is... no, that didn't work, but that's okay. So, that didn't work either. That was disappointing, but it's okay. Well, we're gonna try this again. Nope, Wario, please. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm going to demonstrate that later. Here, let's just... Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was bad. This is bad too. Everything's bad. Oh, this is not going to go anywhere, is it? Well, oh well, I guess there goes the jet helmet. It's okay. Let's just kill this guy here. And dead. Well, I guess there would have been more stuff up there, but more about that later. Let's just collect some more coinage here. Oh, why does this keep happening to me? Oh well, never mind. Can use you to kill that other guy. And then let's get this heart here. And let's hope... Yeah, there's another power up here. That was to be expected. And let's just keep killing guys. And... there we go. This is probably the end of the level. You don't have to worry about lives in this game here too much. But the game can be a little bit more tricky than one might think. This here is the boomerang duck. That duck shall return in Wario Land 2. But that's a story for another day. And I may as well demonstrate the other game, which I think is a lot more difficult and also only gives you extra lives, which aren't terribly useful. I guess we're going to take this one here, because we don't really have that much money. We get a bunch of bombs. So now we have to try to hit these guys here with the bombs. You can't keep the bomb for too long, otherwise it's going to explode in your hand. And you also have to worry about your power, and you have to aim for these guys. It's just... I never hit anything here, really. And there's also a time limit, so there's so many limitations on that, it's kind of ridiculous. And you also have to be comparably precise, so... I guess if the difficulty is higher, you just get more stuff, but there we go. Well, we hit one guy, so we've got one more chance. I'm pretty sure there's a trick, just like always stand here and always wait 2 seconds or something like that, but I don't really care. And wow, we got a single heart. And if you hit 5 times, you get a single one up. It's absolutely not worth it. And there we go, one more coin. Wow, really made a killing in that stage, didn't we? Oh well. Oh, well, that guy can't really harm us anyway, so we don't really have to worry about that guy again. These hermit crabs here have to be, well, taken out either with a fire or from below, otherwise they're going to hit you. This here is quicksand, so you sink rapidly in quicksand, and it's a bit of a pain to get out of there again. It's not quite as bad as Mario and Donkey Kong waterfalls, but it is a bit of a pain. Otherwise, swimming in Wario Land is really easy. You just have to hold the jump button. You don't even have to like press it repeatedly, you just hold it and there you go. Very convenient. If you have the bull helmet here, you can also just make these guys hide in their shells by stomping. And as you could see, we can actually go down here, so let's do that. See what awaits us down here, and it's a door. And a bunch of coins. Sweet. And a guy with a knife. Also, yeah, I'm going to take that helmet. Thank you very much. And just in case you're small, they actually give you a path to go through where you don't have to destroy the blocks. Sweet. And more coins. I'll take them. I think these coins might be ripped directly from Mario Land 2, or at least the design is that for the most part. There we go. So let's just get rid of these blocks here. Let's see what awaits us here. Oh, it's just another heart. I guess that's fine. I'll take it. And did we miss anything here? Possibly. Let's just get rid of you. Oh, that was a mistake. That guy recovered a lot faster than I thought he would, but that's okay. Let's just go through here. So here's just a midway checkpoint. I'm going to skip that this time. I might regret that, but we'll see about that. I could travel back and get the dragon helmet. I always used to call it the crocodile helmet. I'm not quite sure why, because obviously it's supposed to be a dragon. Ooh. This was a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, this was a mistake, but never mind. Well, it's too late now. Well, sort of. I don't want to fall down there because I'm not quite sure what's going to await me there, so let's just skip that for now. We might get back to that later, but for now we're okay. I feel really helpless if I'm Small Wario in this game here. But Small Wario is a punk, so that's awesome, I guess. I think the lower route actually would have been safer, but there also would have been less coins, so there's that for you. And here we go. Nope, more quicksand. So if you didn't like quicksand swimming before, well, you're not gonna like it now. Okay, so let's just stay here. Let's not get impaled by spearmen. And there we go. You also get hearts for killing guys, so there's that. You can get up here, but I think I need to be a large warrior for that. Or actually no, I don't, but we'll get back to that as well. We're going to get back to a lot of things, no worries. I'm not making empty promises, I'm actually going to do that. And we are large again. Yeah, I'm going to skip the mini games. The coin game can actually be quite good, but it's also can be quite risky. But that's okay. And wow, more than 100 coins. Sweet. Even though I have the feeling we're still getting less coins here than we're getting in Super Mario Land 1. But who am I to judge? So here we are chased by this stompy guy here. Would be good to have the bull helmet, but it's not necessary, it's just kind of nice to have. And since the screen isn't scrolling, you can just sprint ahead, so you don't have to wait for that guy. You can't... They always make you large at the end of the stage, so you can't really arrive here small Mario, which I mean Wario, because obviously if you did, you'd be dead, so there's that. This stage here used to give me anxiety as a child. It was just being chased by that thing was kind of nightmarish, even though it's not that bad. That guy's not actually that fast. Anyway, now we have to wait for that guy, because you can ride on top of those guys. I don't think there's anything here, is there? Nope, doesn't look like it. Also look how critical he is. Or she could, I don't know whether these guys have sexual dimorphism. Anyway, we now have to face these devils here. The devils aren't that bad, you can just jump on them. You can't pick them up. A lot of flying enemies can't be picked up, you just jump on them or take them on and they kind of die. And why do I keep doing this? Also, that's lava below us, so you don't wanna get hit by that. We really want that, thank you very much. And yeah, Wario's is a kind of vibe. Oh, didn't even intend to do that, but I'm going to take it. Oh no, don't do that. Oh well, or maybe you do it. Well, it's okay. The game is overall, it's still fairly forgiving. It's not too difficult, and you can generally recover. And even if you die, the stages aren't super long. Some of them are slightly maze-like, but they're generally not too bad. So it's generally possible to get out of them just fine. So let's see what awaits us back here. Another heart, I'll take it. And the guy's just going to disappear through the spikes, so goodbye. So we did make that. Aha, now I can demonstrate you something nice. So this guy, when this guy here kills an enemy, the enemy is going to be turned into a cross coin. The cross coin is worth 10 coins. So that's a pretty decent way of getting some money, and you don't have to open this door here just in case you don't have enough coins, because you can't really go back and collect coins, so they aren't too cruel here. And there we go. And we get all those sweet coins. And now it's up for the, well, not quite final stage for this level here, but sort of kind of final stage, which actually has one of the harder bosses. And then we're done with... Well, actually we're not done with Rice Beach yet. But we're going to get to that as well. And I really like this song here. It's quite... it's kind of spooky. So let's get some more coins. And boom. Wait. How... Was there a second one? How did that happen? That might have been a glitch, but never mind. Yeah, if you get the garlic twice, you're going to turn into Bull Warrior automatically. Kind of like how mushroom blocks turn into flower blocks in... How did you dodge that? Never mind. How did you dodge that? Stop dodging. There we go. And how? Why do these guys keep doubling? You know what? Never mind. More money for me. I'm going to take it. And even more. And nope, this guy here didn't multiply. That's okay. And look at that, conveyor belts. Just do it like this. And yeah, just going to take a needless risk here. And get those coins. These guys here, I'm not quite I don't think they can be defeated, not with regular means. You can defeat them somehow, but not with regular means. Could you please stop that? Thank you. Oh, you can actually knock them down. I didn't know that. And yes, we want this checkpoint here. Because the Rice Beach boss is actually one of the harder ones. Here we have these weird, I don't even know what those are. Bird things. Anyway, let's just stomp them. These are like tougher enemies, and these tougher enemies always require you to hit them twice unless you hit them with fire. Well, we already have that, so let's not bother with that. Or let's paralyze them first and then hit them. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention about the jet helmet is that the jet helmet also allows you to... look at that. I wonder how we get those. Allows you to tackle in mid-air, and here we have an exclamation mark block, which will make those blocks disappear. So one more guy here. And it's boss time. This is some sort of Spike Cooper. I think he's just called Spike Pirate. I recall this guy here being fairly difficult for the first part. Not super difficult, but a lot of the other bosses are more difficult if I recall, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem because I can still take one hit. Oh damn, I didn't think this guy would just stay there. But it's okay, we killed him now, and it's time to collect some coins. Some of these are 10 like cross coins, so let's try to get those. Even though we can't really see where those are anyway, so never mind. And there we go, got 174 coins out of this, not bad at all. Yeah, not going to gamble with those, not a friend of gambling. And let's just continue. And we almost doubled our coins here. It was a very lucrative run. And I didn't even die. Alright, complete the first stage, Rice Beach. The next one is Mount Teapot. But we're not done with Rice Beach yet. So let's return. And look at that, the flood has arrived. Alright, so let's see how this changes this course here. Now we have different music, we have this very soothing music. And we are, well, not quite underwater, but there's a lot of water here. I can't tackle underwater. You can jet underwater. But you can't tackle, but that's okay. Let's just continue for now. Kill more of these guys here, and there should be a helmet here somewhere if I remember correctly. This is kind of a nice touch, though they have you revisit the stage, but it's a bit different now, and we can't... No, we can't crawl underwater, that's sad. Can we stomp these blocks here? Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just continue. And... first I'm going to kill you two. There we go. And let's check out what we have here. So there's no more... Oh, actually, wait, this wasn't even the Quicksand stage. Never mind. That was the third stage. So let's not worry about that. So in the Quicksand stage, some of the Quicksand will be gone as well. Spoilers. But first, let me check out what we have here. Oh, I don't think I can swim through there. Do I want to get up there? I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just... Oh yeah, I forgot. No stomping without the bull helmet. So let's just kill you. You can't pick up and paralyze enemies underwater, instead they just die instantaneously. Well, most enemies do. Some enemies behave a little bit differently. I thought there was a helmet in here, but evidently there's not. But that's okay. May as well collect some more coins, even though I don't think I can jump out of here. There we go. And swimming in this game is so nice and convenient. It's a bliss. Although this game looks really good, very clean graphics, large sprites. It's really nice. It's one of my favorites. Some more snapping plants there. And you can't have a a coin lining up with the top of the water, so they're not going to have that. And let's... whoop, careful. Just kill you. Get some more coins from you. And I'm going to skip you guys. Well, you guy. There's really only one of you. So... this was a section where there were these plants before, and the plants are still there, but now you can collect the coins like this. Previously you could jet over there, but you would still lose your power afterwards, so there's no real benefit in doing that. But let's just get this helmet here and fire our way through here. And look at that. It is a massive heart. And I really like this massive grumpy block. I wonder whether those blocks are sapient. Whether they can feel pain and joy and sadness and love. I don't really think about it all that much. Alright, time for you to die. And was there another helmet in here? Nope, but I'll take those hearts. Thank you very much. You do get 10 hearts per heart you collect, so it's a bit faster that way than just killing enemies. And this guy is now in his regular form, and he's got this... well, it's not quite a morning... it's not a morning star, but well, whatever, you know, spike ball. And now we have to pay for exiting the stage, but that's okay. In any case, let's just skip this, and then there's one more stage we want to revisit for a specific reason. That's the third one. The second one is unaltered. And here we go. More soothing, like ocean-themed music. And let's roast these lobsters here, which are not lobsters. And look at that. We've got this grumpy-looking skull keyhole thingy. I wonder what that is for. Well, actually I don't, because I've played this game about 100 times. Not in recent times, but just generally spoken. We'll get to that, no worries. Let's just continue here, and look at that. It's a key. When you swim with an item like this, Wario just kind of magically holds it on his head. I'm not quite sure how that works, but let's not question it. Alright, let's... can I get this in here? Yeah, I can. That's nice. Oh, that didn't work out quite as I thought it would, but that's fine because we've got another helmet there. And here we have a treasure chamber. And we get this horn here. This is the first of a number of treasures we can collect in this game. Well, there's 15 in total, to be precise, as you can see. And also a nice tile set here. Those ones will contribute to our final score and see just how lavish Wario is going to live after this game here. And there we go. Let's kill you, and then let's just go through here. As you can see, the quicksand's all gone. And these guys, they are fairly slow underwater, which is kind of interesting because you'd think they wouldn't be, but that's okay. Also, I need the bull helmet to get through here, but... let's see whether I can get that somewhere. I think there was just a checkpoint here. Yeah. Do I need that? I don't think I do. Let's not bother. And instead, let's see. Just another heart. That's okay. I kind of want to know what's down in that other cave. So let's see whether we can find a bull helmet. If not, it's not that tragic, but we'll see. And what was down here? Ah, more coins. I'll take those. Nope, can't get through here either. Really should have taken the crocodile helmet. Then again, I didn't really have much of a choice after I lost it in the first place, so there's that. And there's now no sand here at all. So what was down here? I guess there's just more plants and water. Let's find out. And here we have... nope, just another heart. I'll take it. And... the bull helmets. Alright, so we got that. Let's just get out of here, and then let's backtrack a little bit. And see what we missed. If indeed we missed something of significance, which we may or may not. We'll see. One thing I've mentioned before, but I'm going to mention it again, is just how well Wario controls you. You've got full control over him. He's not like any one of the Belmonts, who, I guess you could argue, jump more like real people, but come on, this is Wario. He doesn't need to behave like an actual person. Even though I do prefer his characterization in this game here, which, to be honest, there isn't too much of it, but I have a feeling that in recent years, by which I mean like the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so, haven't really played many Nintendo games from the era. They just made Wario kind of gross, and I didn't really like that, so he's always been kind of that guy, but not really super fond of his characterization from like more recent times, which I mean times that weren't 25 years ago. Oh yeah, here we are. So that got us some coins. I guess that was worth it, or maybe it wasn't. We'll see whether we need those coins at the end of the game. And I think it's time to get out of here. Let's do just that. Oh, actually... Nope, can't jump up there. Thought that maybe there was something there, but it doesn't seem to be the case. And no more quicksand, swimming here instead. You can take on these guys here just as usual. All of these guys seem to be amphibious, which is kind of interesting because it seems like the flood came and they just stayed where they are on duty, which is kind of nice. So they're very, very loyal to their leader apparently. And we cleared the stage. We did take a different road this time, and there's a reason for that. Let's skip that, and let's add this to our bank account. There we go. And we discovered a hidden stage, just like in Super Mario Bros. 2. You do have hidden stages here. We don't need that right now. Oh yeah, remember these guys here. These are these coin crabs. They hold these coins. They usually run away, but like this. But you can force them out of the sand, and they're paralyzed for a moment. And you can just use this stage here to grind money. I haven't like play tested it or anything, or tested it rather. But I would say that this is probably the stage that gets you the most money with the least amount of effort. Maybe there's some other tricks as well, but I would say this one here is pretty much up there. So one of these guys here escaped. I think that was that guy, but other than that I think there's nothing really to do here. So this is almost a bonus stage. And if you're looking to get some quick cash, then this is the right stage for you. You can get about 100 coins here. And do take that bull helmet. That's going to make this so much easier. Otherwise, those guys are going to run away, those money crabs. And you're not really going to get much out of this. And there we go. More than 500 coins already. Awesome. In this case, let's actually, can we even leave through? Can't leave through here, I think. You can't replay boss stages, which is a bit sad. Same goes for Wario Land 2, unless you get a game over. So let's just leave here. And then continue to Mount Teapot. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to do that another time. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.